Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL Classroom. Today we are going to be continuing our coverage of Chapter 1 of the Blue Book, which focuses on telling information about yourself and also uses the verb to be. So, using the same vocab words that we practiced at the beginning of the textbook in the last exercise, we're going to go on to some activities. Okay? So, to complete this, you will need to print out from the description in the YouTube video this, which is activity 2, and this, which is activity 3. Okay? So make sure you have both of those printed out. If you don't have access to a printer, then you can pull them up on your computer to read them and write the answers on a sheet of notebook paper. All right, so let's have a look at this. At the top, we've got a box which has the answers in it, so we're going to be using these words. Now, I should tell you, sometimes these worksheets will use a word twice. So just because you've used a word once, that doesn't mean you might not use it again. I don't know. Sometimes. Okay? So, over here we have a picture, two people talking. This person's asking questions, this person's answering it. So it's going to go like this. You're going to read it. What's your name? And here's the answer. My blank is Janet Miller. Which one of these words goes in the blank, do you think, for the answer? What's your name? My name is Janet Miller. Get it? Then this person's going to ask number 2 another question, and then an answer. Number 3 another question. Number 3 an answer. Okay? You fill in the missing words using the box. Then when you get down to here, it's maybe a little confusing because now it's this person and this person. So now this is the question, this is the answer. And over here, number 5, now this is the question, this is the answer. Okay? But I think you generally get the idea. Read the worksheet, fill in the missing words, then go on to this page, next page. Next page, they're filling out what they call like a student identification card. It's kind of like a driver's license, kind of like this. You can see that, you know. That's what they're doing. That's what this is supposed to be. So, again, we have our old friend Maria. She's filling in her information here. So over here you'll see it says student identification card. Then it says name. It's one of our vocab words, right? First name, Maria. Last name, Gomez. So see, we have first and last. Just like my first name is William. My last name is Menta. Okay? Then address goes here. Here's our number. Here's our street. And they also added a city and a state now. With your full address, you should have a city and a state too. So here, your city is Bronx, state New York. And then phone number here. So for us, our city is probably Tacoma, and our state is almost certainly Washington. Okay? So why am I telling you all this? Because you're going to have to make your own student identification card. See right here. See where it says first name, put your first name. Last name, put your last name. Address, put your address. You get it? And like when I used to do this exercise with students at school, they'd tell me, oh, Mr. Menta, I don't know my address. But now you're at home. Now you can just ask your parents what your address is. Heck, you can just go look at the mailbox in front of your house. Your address is usually written on your mailbox. So now there's no excuse for you not to get that. If you don't know your address, ask. This is a great time for you to learn your address. The same for your phone number. Okay? Then over here, you're going to write the sentences just like she wrote up here. She said, my name is Maria Gonzalez. You are going to come down here and write, my name is, and then your name, you know? Okay? Same for address, my address, same for phone number, my phone number. Then when you get to the bottom, there's this section that's a listening exercise. When you get to a listening exercise, it usually means there's something from the book that I have to read to you, okay? So don't write anything in here yet. First, just do this page and this page. And when you get to here, just stop. And then I'll come back and read the listening part to you at the end, okay? But first, just pause the video now, fill in those two sections of the worksheet, get some practice done, and once you're done, unpause it, and I'll go over the answers with you, okay? So pause the video now and do your work. I'll wait. Maybe I'll have a nice sip of coffee while I wait. I like coffee. Okay. Did you pause the video? Did you finish your worksheet? All right, let's go over it. So, when I go over the answers to these, I'm not going to write down the answers. I'm going to tell you the answers. So you have to learn to listen, okay? You got to listen carefully. Make sure you got the answers correct. So, what's your name? My name, N-A-M-E, is Janet Miller. What's your address? A-D-D-R-E-S-S. My, M-Y, make sure you spelled my, M-Y, like that. My address is 456 Main Street. What's your, Y-O-U-R, and there are other ways to spell your, so make sure you spelled it correctly. Y-O-U-R, phone number. My phone number, P-H-O-N-E-N-U-M-B-E-R, is 654-3960. What's your name? Again, careful with your, Y-O-U-R. My name is Ken Green. What's your address? And make sure you remember to have your apostrophe here in what's. Okay. You see that? What's, this is important. This is important. Have this apostrophe here. That means this word is what is. We've taken the word is, moved the I, and put this here in its place. That's an apostrophe. What's. Don't forget your apostrophe in what's, okay? See the apostrophe? Okay? It's important. Don't forget it. So when you write the word what's, over here, make sure you have that apostrophe. My address, like that, is 15 Park Street. What's your phone number? Or if you want to write telephone, that's fine, but why do the extra work? We can just do phone. My, M-Y, phone number is 379-1029. And I've seen students sometimes write me phone number. Be careful you don't do that. We can't, those are two different words. Here we need to be using the word my, M-Y, okay? That shows possession. That's a possessive. It shows ownership. My phone number. Okay? And last, where are you from? And again, this is the first time that we may have potentially written the word what instead of where, so be careful. Did you write what or did you write where? We want where. Where are you from? Not is. Not is. Are. That's a very important distinction, okay, that we're going to get into a lot in the later chapters. You got to pay attention. Are, not is. Where are you from? I'm from Detroit. Okay? And remember, make sure you have your apostrophe also. You get all that? Okay, great. All right, so next, already gone over this. So over here, you should write this should be your first name. This should be your last name. Okay? So, William Menta, but make it for you. And over here, this should be your address. Did you ask your parents? Okay. Did you ask your parents? I bet you could text them. I bet you could send a quick text message and they'd tell you. Okay? I do want you to learn this. This is important. I take some comfort in knowing that my students learned their address and learned their phone number. Someday you might be lost. You might be separated from your parents and you might need to contact them. All right. Then, over here, phone number. Now, did you write your sentences? My name is, and then your name. My address is, and then your name. My phone number is, and then your name. Now with this class, we have a lot of writing. So I'm trusting you to just write the answers. I'm not there. I can't see it. But if you don't write it, you won't learn it. So I'm trusting you to just write the answers. All right? Okay. Good. Let's move on to the listening section at the end, and then we'll call it a day for this video. So, I'm going to read a sentence, and I want you to circle the correct answer. So, for example, number 1. My address is 5 Main Street. So you had to listen, and it said 5, not 9. Okay? So this is pretty straightforward. We're practicing our listening skills. I'm going to go medium speed because I do want this to be challenging. I don't want it to be too easy. So you got to listen, you got to circle, and then you got to go on to the next one. Number 2. My address is 7 Main Street. Number 3. My address is 2 Main Street. Number 4. My address is 6 Main Street. Number 5. My address is 1 Main Street. Number 6. My address is 3 Main Street. Number 7. My address is 4 Main Street. Number 8. My address is 10 Main Street. I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. Number 8. My address is 8 Main Street. Number 9. My address is 10 Main Street. Number 10. My address is 9 Main Street. Okay. Well, the answer to 9 was 10, and the answer to 10 was 9. It's kind of confusing, huh? All right, so just to go over quickly what you should have gotten. Number 2, I said 7, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 1, 6, 3, 7, 4, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9. All right, so that's the end of the first 2 worksheets. Good job. I will see you in the next video.